What's going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the exact product research methods that I've used to scale multiple stores over $3,000 per day and countless stores to over $1,000 a day over the last 30 days. So I hope you guys are excited for this one as I am, and stay tuned till the end because the tips that I'm giving in this video may very well help you find a winning product this quarter or even this month or even this week. Let's get right into it. So we all know that there are many ways to find a winning product. You got scrolling through AliExpress, AdSpy tools like Creative Center or a service like PP Ads. You got scrolling through your For You page, scrolling through hashtags on TikTok. You got, finding previous winners or current winners from other platforms or different locations, whichever you're doing. But today we're going to be focusing on the top 2 product research methods that I've used over the last 30 days to take numerous stores to over $1,000 per day and a couple stores over $3,000 per day. So let's get right into it. So before I actually show you the 2 ways of how I find products, I want to show you what you should be looking for, because I can definitely show you how to find products, but if you don't really know what you're looking for, then it's kind of all pointless. So I usually like to start off by running through my criteria and giving you the best explanation that I possibly can as to why I look for these types of products and the types of products that I'm actually looking for. So the first one is a cost criteria, which basically states that we're looking for products that we can sell anywhere between $15 and $80 with at least a 50% gross margin. This means that yes, you can sell a product for $70, however, you want a profit margin of at least $35 on that product. And ideally, you have a profit margin of more than 50%, which will just allow you more room for profits, because keep in mind that you will have ad spend, so a 50% margin is great, but it could be better, as I've had a lot of success scaling with 60% margins, 70% margins, even 90% margins on certain products. So another piece of criteria is a product that solves a problem for a broad audience. There's 2 main things that I want to cover here. Number 1, solving a problem. I definitely noticed that on TikTok, function is a little bit more important than form. What I mean by this is that if you have a product that just looks cool, it might not be enough to kind of push people over the edge to actually go and buy the product. You may need something that actually has a real function to it, that solves a real problem and actually creates desire inside of your customers. AKA, if your product is the same as something that is already available out there and it just looks a little bit better, it may not fit my criteria for being a winning product. Another key part of this is broad audience. The reason I say this is because targeting on TikTok is terrible, and we've seen the most success with products that kind of fit a large demographic of people, meaning it's not tailored towards a specific niche. So for example, the fishing niche, I'd probably stay away from on TikTok. Yes, you can have a fishing niche winner on TikTok. I'm just saying that I would probably stay away from it because not everybody is into fishing, as opposed to, let's say a shower product. Almost everybody has a shower. So even though you have like the bathroom niche and the fishing niche, one of them is applicable to only a small amount of people and the other one is applicable to almost everybody. So please keep this in mind when you're doing your product research, that you want a product that solves a problem for a broad audience of people. The next examples are kind of hard to explain, but I'm just going to say them and hope that you understand what I'm saying. So number 1 is something that's native and fun and something cool and easily sellable in the TikTok format. So essentially, if you can see yourself making great content, funny content, entertaining content, whatever, in the TikTok style format, then there's a good chance that that product might perform good on TikTok ads. And like I said, this is very hard to explain, but you pretty much just have to use your imagination here. And if you can't picture yourself making a good TikTok ad for that product, it might be worth to just skip over it entirely, because TikTok is a very creative based platform. And if you don't even think that you can make good creatives for the product that you're trying to sell, you're pretty much doomed from the get-go. So that's why I added this to the criteria, because you have to be able to sell the product in a TikTok native style advertisement, because that is what works. The next one is keep an eye out for products that have a TikTok that currently has over 50,000 likes. So example, if somebody made a TikTok for that product already in the past, you can find this out just by searching up your product on TikTok and trying to see if there's any videos for it, and it got over 50,000 likes, it's a really great sign that you may be sitting on a product that could potentially do good with TikTok. People have already proven themselves to be interested in that product by liking that TikTok and engaging with that TikTok, and TikTok has already proven to promote that product by making it go viral in some way, shape, or form. So just overall a great thing to keep your eye out for when you're doing product research. The last one is great, but you don't have to follow it, and that is basically saying that if the product is a previous winner on a different platform or in a different location, then you may have yourself a winning product. Products that were popping on Facebook 3-4 years ago are coming back to life on TikTok today. And also, if you're somebody who's in Europe or Australia or the UK or one of these niche countries, you may be able to take a current winner from TikTok ads, in the US and Canada and bring it into your country. So these are really great things that you can do, which is taking a previous winner from Facebook or Google ads or whatever, bringing it onto TikTok, or taking a winning product from the US and bringing it to Europe. So these are pretty much the types of things that we're looking for while we're following these two methods. So without further ado, let's get into the actual two strategies that you need to follow if you want to find a winning product soon. So now that we've gone over the criteria, let's get into the number one way that I've found winning products over the last couple months, and that will be scrolling through hashtags on TikTok. So we're gonna do this here together. I'll share my screen and pull it up so that you can watch how I do this, but let me explain it real quick. So step number one is you search up a super broad or generic product related hashtag. Step number two, go to videos, scroll through some of the videos and start looking for smaller or like medium sized hashtags that are not as popular. And then once you find those hashtags, open them up in a new tab. And then once you have those opened up, you can start scrolling through those, small to medium sized hashtags and start looking for the actual products. Now, keep in mind that almost everybody that is doing product research on TikTok is also doing this. So that's why I say that you're looking for small to medium or niche style hashtags that are not super obvious. Like for example, if you scroll through hashtag products on TikTok, you're just seeing the same exact TikToks that everybody else is seeing. Same thing with like TikTok made me buy it. These hashtags that almost everybody uses when they're promoting a product on TikTok, I would stay away from those. However, you can use those really broad hashtags to find more niche hashtags, such as look at this product or hashtag product spelt differently or whatever. There's many different niche hashtags that you can search through, and honestly, the easier your product is to find, then that most likely means the more other dropshippers have seen it. So not that a lot of competition is a super bad thing and it means that it won't be successful. I'm just saying that in my experience, the deeper you go inside of these hashtags and the more niche hashtags that you're able to find, the better products that you'll find. In my opinion, the best products take between 30 minutes and an hour of scrolling just through the hashtag, and that means going deep inside of a particular hashtag, and that also means spending time searching for the hashtag itself, because there are a lot of hashtags out there that every dropshipper is looking through, like TikTok made me buy it and hashtag products, but there's also hashtags out there that almost nobody really knows about, whether it's a misspelling or a certain thing that a few people have said but not many people say it. Once you get on TikTok and you start actually implementing this, you'll see the types of things that I'm talking about. But let's actually hop into my computer and jump on TikTok and actually try to find a product using this method. Alright, so I have my product list pulled up and you can see that I also have TikTok loaded up. So step number one is basically looking up a generic hashtag such as hashtag products or something along those lines. So right off the bat, as a matter of fact, before we start, I do want to say that yes, I do research on my computer. I don't search through hashtags on my phone. In my opinion, doing it on the computer is much more efficient, and I can see much more with my eyes. So scrolling through the For You page isn't the greatest to do on your computer because you don't see advertisements, but in terms of searching through hashtags, I always do it on my computer. So now that we got that out of the way, pretty much just search up hashtag products or hashtag TikTok made me buy it, one of these very large hashtags that everybody knows about and everybody is using, and click on videos right here, and this is going to show you kind of like the top videos that are in this hashtag. So one thing that you can do, kind of scroll down here. Actually, you know what we'll do? Click on one of the videos and then go into the actual hashtags for the video and click on the actual hashtag that we're trying to search through. So the difference here is when you search it, it's going to limit the amount of TikToks that you see, as opposed to clicking on a hashtag for whatever reason, it brings you to this screen, and this screen will allow you to actually see like this very large grid of different TikToks. So once we get here, now we can start searching for hashtags. So we're not necessarily looking for products under this hashtag because it's literally hashtag product. It's massive, like every single person is going to be looking through this, and this is where the most saturated products are going to be. It does not mean that we can't find good products under this hashtag, guys. It just means that when I'm searching under a big hashtag like this, I am mostly looking for, if you guys just saw that TikTok there, I'm sorry, but I am mostly just looking for other hashtags to search through. I'm not necessarily looking for specific products. So hypothetically, we are looking over here, so like hashtag DIY, hashtag crafts, these ones are all like pretty big hashtags, so I'm going to skip over them. We got viral TikTok, that could be one. trending birthday gifts could definitely be one. So again, that's not something that every single person is going to use, but there could be some good products in there that we could search through. Here we go, hashtag TikTok made me buy it. It's another very, very big one. So we'll just keep scrolling through here, and we'll try to open up like 3 or 4 smaller hashtags so that we can actually get some product research in here. So we found this one. It has hashtag good product. So as opposed to hashtag product, which probably has a billion views in it, this one, if I could guess, probably has a couple 100 million. So you can see right there that adding a word before hashtag product already makes it a little bit more niche. Household items, another good one. So pretty much all we're doing, like I said, we're not really looking at the actual products themselves, even though this one's pretty cool. We're looking at the hashtags. So we're literally just trying to find like more niche hashtags. Here's another one, trending product, only 19 million views. So this is definitely on the smaller end of the spectrum, but you can see the different sizes that we have. Like birthday gift is obviously quite broad, and it is one of the bigger ones with 500 million views. This one has 300 million views. I would say that that's like a good level. Like this one is huge. I don't know if this would be the greatest place to find products, but you could probably find some if you scroll through there. And then this is one of the like super niche, super small ones. So this is what I mean by going deep. Like if you went deep into this one, basically look at every single TikTok that uses this hashtag that it's going to show you, you'll probably find some really, really good products that are not super tapped and not super saturated. And also one thing to notice is this is not super prevalent. Like just because it's in a super small hashtag does not mean that other people aren't seeing the product. Obviously people use different hashtags, so they could use the small hashtag and the big hashtag, right? So it's in both. So keep that in mind when you're doing your hashtag research as well. Not that it really matters. I just prefer to do my product research in these kind of smaller hashtags just to avoid seeing saturated products over and over and over again. So now that we have one of these hashtags, pretty much all we're gonna do is actually just scroll through the hashtag and just see what we can find. See if we can find like any good products based on what's in this hashtag. So we're seeing some things. I'm not going to sit here forever with you guys, but this is what I do like day to day when I'm doing product research, literally just scrolling through hashtags, looking at TikToks that are being posted on the platform that are going viral. Like I said in the criteria earlier, we're looking for things that have, 50K plus likes, like TikToks that are created for a certain product that get a bunch of likes. Honestly, it's one of the best signs that the product could perform well on TikTok, because it's already performing well on TikTok. So those are just some of the things that I like. And obviously, once you find a product that you like, hop over to AliExpress, search it up, and then move it over to your product list. And usually what I'll tell people is before making a decision on what to test, they should find, between 20 and 30 products. That way they're not just finding something and testing it because it's all they have, right? You want a plethora of options. You want to be able to search through, choose out your favorites, choose out which ones you think are gonna perform the best. And then once you have the ones that you're gonna perform the best, test the best ones out of that. So just because you put it on your list doesn't mean that you have to test it. And I highly encourage you to be a lot more picky with the ones that you're actually testing versus the ones that you just put in your sheet. So that is the first product research method, and honestly the one that I've been using the most. This next one, however, is a product research method that I just started doing recently, and yes, it is bringing back the good old pioneer method. If you've been following me for a few years, you know that I use the pioneer method to generate literally millions and millions and millions of dollars with Facebook ads, and when I transitioned into TikTok ads, I instantly started following the copycat method. Now, the copycat method is not bad. It's never bad. As a matter of fact, TikTok ads are so new, I think it still works really, really great. At the end of the day, however, I think the pioneer method is how you can make some truly banger profits. Like we're talking about like 5+ ROAS, it's a little bit higher barrier to entry, and I usually recommend it towards a little bit more experienced people. However, it's no shortage that if you're the first person to bring a product to the platform, you're probably gonna be the person that makes the most money on it. You're gonna have the highest ROAS, the highest like wow factor, because everybody's seeing your ad, it's gonna be their first time seeing it. So I'm super excited to start following the pioneer method on TikTok ads, and I can't tell you that I have already started doing it and the results are incredible. So that's why I wanted to include it in this video, even though a lot of you probably won't be following it, but it's super duper simple. Product research method number 2, the second one that I would recommend following, is literally just scrolling through AliExpress. So the steps in order, basically pull up AliExpress, go through top products inside of AliExpress, which is essentially a category, but you can also search through other categories and essentially just look for products that you can potentially sell using TikTok. Use the criteria I provided in the beginning of this video. Use your personal experience and creativity to essentially pick out products that you think could do well on TikTok and just test them, baby. So of course, like I said before, this allows you to do the pioneer method. This allows you to see something on AliExpress, tie like a unique angle, use your own creativity, implement that product in whatever way that you see fit, and be the first person to bring that product to TikTok ads or just the TikTok platform in general. This is super exciting because in my experience, the pioneer method is how you make real money with dropshipping. If you can mix pioneer method with TikTok and turn it into a brand down the road, I think you have a formula to make millions of dollars. One thing to note about doing this is you will probably almost always have to make custom content for the product. Now, Viral Ecom Ads does have a solution for this. They have what's called the TikTok editing split testing package, I believe. They basically find clips online and make TikTok style advertisements for the products if there's no current TikToks or any content out there for them. I believe it's only like 50 or 60 bucks. You can find it on their website. So if you don't really want to make custom content, you don't necessarily have to. You can just buy the editing package. However, I would highly encourage you to either buy the product to your house, make your own ads for it, or buy the custom TikTok UGCs. They're a little bit more expensive, a little bit higher barrier to entry, but those are what are really going to perform good. If you have a really good product and a really good ad, that's kind of the winning formula for TikTok ads. So I think cheaping out on your ads, you can do it if you're tight on budget, but especially once you start making sales and proving out a product, you should 100% get custom content, whether you buy the product and make it yourself or you get custom content, UGC TikToks from Viral Ecom Ads. Doesn't matter to me. Either way, you probably will have to do this if you're following this method. And number 3, like I said earlier, I probably would only recommend this to you if you've had a couple winners under your belt and you know what to look for in terms of a winning product with TikTok ads. Like, I probably wouldn't recommend a complete beginner to just hop on AliExpress and try to find winning products when they have literally no idea what creates a winning product. Yes, you can follow the criteria, but a lot of product research and product selection is strictly experience-based, and those types of things you can only really learn through experience, which is why I say this. So even though we explained it in text, I kind of want to show you what I mean by top products and categories. So essentially, they have these things like super deals, top selection. These are basically just randomly assorted products that AliExpress kind of puts together. More to love. These areas, yes, they are optimized to show you products that you've already seen before. So the more product research you do, the more similar types of products that you will see show up in these fields. That's the only downside. However, if you go incognito or into a different browser, it'll show you new products. So it's still a great way to find products. Basically just scrolling through here, and if you're like, oh wow, this pen is really cool, you can open up this pen and be like, oh yeah, I could definitely see myself, selling this on TikTok or making a TikTok for it. And then you would basically just, take the AliExpress link, put it in your sheet, and then from there, you're gonna have to decide, are you just gonna buy an editing package? Are you gonna order it to your house? Are you gonna buy custom content, TikTok UGC? What are you going to do to actually get content to be able to advertise that? And then once you have that, you can just test it like a normal product test. And like I said, even though it may cost a little bit more money, take a little bit more time to test these products because you have to take the extra step to get the content for it, I do think that winning products you find using this method as opposed to the last one will most likely end up making you more money over time just because they're brand new and you're the first person to bring it to the platform, which I think will allow you to get a higher ROAS because you get much more of the wow factor from new people seeing your ads, and you also have a lot less competition in the beginning stages. So those are the 2 primary product research methods that I would recommend that you follow right now, depending on your experience level and what you want to do. Alright guys, as highly requested, that was the video on the top 2 best product research methods to be following right now, and the strategies that I've used to take many stores to 1,000 per day and a couple stores to 3K per day over the last couple months. One thing I do want to say is there are a couple spots open to work with me, whether it's with my Done For You agency where we basically automate a Shopify store for you, or it's with my one-on-one coaching. There are a couple spots open, so if that is something that may interest you, there will be an application form in the description, pretty much the top link that you can click through, and if it's a good fit, I'll reach out to you personally and we can do a call and see if you can get in. Other than that though, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope it was incredibly valuable for you. If it was, smash the like button. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so that you can see more videos like this as I drop them every 5 days, once a week, twice a week sometimes, but I try to push out as much content as I can, and as much content as I feel like I need to keep you guys updated with my strategies and everything that I'm doing. If you have any video ideas, leave them in the comment section below because I am running out and I'm always looking for banger ideas and good things, good content to put out to you guys. So I always appreciate a good recommendation, but that's pretty much it for this video. This is Brewer, and I'm out. Peace!